Volleyball Palooza was the name of the game throughout the state of Michigan this evening. Several UP teams were in action in the regional semifinals. We begin at Negaunee. Lakeland and Hubbell and Forest Park squared off in the first of two semifinal matches. Things were even at 12 apiece in the first set. Forest Park serving. Sarah Audette sets up Clara Lawson for the cross-court kill, giving the Lakes a 1-point lead. Lakeland and Hubbell extend their lead to 16-12, but here come the Trojans. Maria Stankiewicz bumps it to the left side, and Lexi Gussert takes care of the rest. Gussert gets the K, but the Lakes still led by 3. The first set was back and forth between the two squads. Here comes Lake Linden. Audette would try another assist. If she would get one, Julia Hendrickson throws the hammer down. The Trojans would fight back to take a 22-20 lead, and off the Forest Park serve, Kendra Campbell would send it right back for FP. The Trojans would win the first set 25-22, and Forest Park would win the next two matches to win it 3-0 tonight over the Lakes. So the Trojans move on, and they would face the winner of this match between Munising and the Stevenson Eagles. The first set of the match was Munising with a 6-4 lead. That's when Stevenson began to get things going. Amelia Starinsky kicks it to the right side. Ellie Dupree gets credit for the kill as the Munising block attempt sets the ball out of bounds. Stevenson kept attacking at the front of the net. Starinsky leaves the ball for Lexi Johnson, and Lexi really liked where that one was set up, point to the Eagles. But the Mustangs would make things tight late. Bailey Downs, just a freshman, sends it to the left side to another fellow freshman, Frankie Madsen, and she makes a senior-like play, finding the empty spot on the floor. Stevenson had a 24-23 lead in the first set, looking to close it out, but Madsen comes up with another huge play for the Mustangs. She just hits the back line on the spike attempt to tie the set at 24 apiece. Munising would win the first set 26-24, but Stevenson would win the match 3-1. The Eagles and Trojans will face off for the regional title Thursday night back at Negaunee at 7 p.m. In the Class B regional semifinals at Gaylord, Houghton fell in 3 sets to Cadillac. The Vikings will face Grant in the regional finals come Thursday, so the season for Houghton is now over. Back to the highlights at the Class C regional at Gladstone. Ironwood took on Calumet. The Red Devils would score the first point of the match, but Calumet didn't take long to score after that as Pamela Torla gets a nice bounce off the net for the spike and the point. The Copper Kings would rattle off 4 straight points. Ironwood would break the streak here. Alyssa Hootery leaves it for Mariah Baudette, who takes care of the rest at the front of the net. Later in the match, Calumet serving. Baudette would return the ball to the right spot on the floor. A good effort by Tara-Lynn Boudreau to get to it, but the point would go to Ironwood. Calumet would win the first set. Loretta Anderson would throw the hammer down coming up here for the spike. And Calumet moves on to the regional finals after a 3-0 victory over Ironwood. The other semifinal pitted two teams who both wore the same color. Yes, black. St. Ignace took on Gwynn. Now for those of you at home, St. Ignace in the near court, Gwynn in the far court. Early on, the Saints were on the attack. Emily Hinsman goes from the right to the left, and Kylie Belleville goes from the right to the left for the cross-court kill. Gwynn would respond. Kaylee Arnsparger serving, and she would put just enough zip on it to close out to cause St. Ignace problems. They couldn't return the serve, point to Gwynn. Later in the first set, the Model Towners had a 21-17 lead. St. Ignace staying alive with a great play at the net. Michaela O'Rourke would eventually tip the ball over for the St. Ignace point. Gwynn would win the next 3 points to set up a set point with a full crowd on hand. Arnsparger would go to the right side of your screen, and that's where Katie Aho hangs out. She would end it with a powerful right-hand slam. Gwynn won the first set 25-18, and the Model Towners would win the match in 3 sets over St. Ignace. So, Thursday night, back at Gladstone High School, Calumet and Gwynn will battle for the regional title. The Michigan High School Athletic Association website has the match set to start at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time.